If you're waiting to feel motivated before you start, you're going to be waiting a long time. Motivation is a terrible life strategy, and I say that as someone who used to wait for motivation to show up before I did anything. And what I learned is that motivation is an emotion, which means it's temporary and unreliable. Some days it's there and some days it's not. And if you only do what you feel motivated to, you're going to stay stuck. Paul says in 1 Corinthians 9:27, "But I discipline my body and bring it into subjection." He's using the metaphor of an athlete. Athletes don't just train when they feel like it. They train according to schedule. Discipline, not desires, determines outcomes. So here's the question. If motivation isn't reliable, then what is? There's a researcher at Stanford named BJ Fogg who studies behavior change. And he says for any behavior to happen, three things must come together: motivation, ability, and a prompt. Here's the key. Motivation and ability trade off. If motivation is super high, you will be able to do hard things. If motivation drops, which it will, you will only be able to do the things that are easy. So his advice is don't rely on motivation. Make behavior so easy that you can do it when motivation is at zero. James Clear, who wrote Atomic Habits, says something similar. When you study people who seem to have incredible discipline, it's not because they're superhuman. It's simply because of the way they structure their lives. They don't keep junk food in the house. They lay out their workout clothes the night before. They make the right choice, the easy choice. And he talks about identity-based habits. So instead of saying, "I want to write more," you say, "I am a writer." When something becomes part of your identity, you don't need motivation to do it. You do it because that's who you are. And there's a spiritual parallel here. You don't wait to feel like praying. You pray because you're someone who prays. You don't wait to feel like forgiving someone. You forgive because you're someone who obeys Christ. The feelings often follow obedience, but obedience doesn't wait for feelings. So practically, what does this look like? Start absurdly small. If you want to read more, start with 1 page. If you want to pray more, start with 60 seconds. The goal isn't the behavior at first. The goal is showing up, because showing up builds the identity. Attach new habits to things that you already do. So after I pour my coffee, I'll read. After I brush my teeth, I'll pray. You're using an existing routine as a cue, and design the environment. If you want to spend less time on your phone, don't keep it on your nightstand. Make the right choice the easy choice.